So, for the fun bit, the honeymoon. I can't tell you how much I look forward to my honeymoon after my wedding. Some couples go straight away from the wedding straight onto the honeymoon, and some couples have a little bit of downtime. Whichever way you choose to do it, make sure that you plan it and it's somewhere that you both want to go. If you're going abroad, do you need jabs and have you had them? And enjoy your honeymoon. And don't get upset if you're not enjoying the first few days. You'll be absolutely shattered from planning your wedding and having the day. So it takes a good 2-3 days to get it through your system, but you will enjoy your honeymoon eventually. Okay, so you've got your wedding and it's planned and everybody's coming and you've got bits of paper flying everywhere. Suppliers have been in touch and now you need to start signing checks and that sort of thing and getting down to the real nitty-gritty and the detail. This is where the stress can start to set in, particularly if you're a working couple and you have other things to do as well as planning your wedding. You can actually look at employing a wedding planner to take care of all those little things that make up the great big picture at the end of the day. And this person will help you take the stress out of all the logistics of dealing with suppliers and making sure people turn up on time, all the contracts are signed, and things will go smoothly for the rest of the day. As the new husband, you will have to look at preparing a speech. This is the most nervous thing for a bride because she doesn't want to hear any surprises, and as much as wanting to hear how much you love her and how much you're looking forward to your life together, she doesn't want to hear anything that's going to put her on pins and upset her for the day. You might even want to talk to your bride-to-be about what types of things you want to put into your speech. You could even do a joint speech. I certainly had a speech prepared. My husband gave one and I gave one. If you feel very nervous, get your speech out of the way as soon as possible. Get it done at the beginning of the event. It is important when you're coming together as a couple that the in-laws meet. Sounds awful, doesn't it? But it's worth having that meeting before anything happens on the actual big day. If you leave it to the day, it's a bit difficult kind of introducing the parents and having the wedding at the same time. Think about what you would like to give your bride to say, thank you for being my wife, thank you for the future ahead. I think my husband actually bought me some earrings, which were very nice, and I still wear them to this day. And apart from the wedding ring, it was one of the most special things because it was something he gave me after everyone had gone. And it was a special moment. So when I thought it had ended, it hadn't, because he then trooped out this gift. So think about it because she will appreciate it. When you're getting married and you're going through the events of the day, it's really, really hard to find some time to spend with your bride. Carve out some time to do that, even if it's 10 minutes, because you'll find you'll be taken away with the whole event of the day and everyone will want to dance, everyone will want to say congratulations. There's nothing wrong with slipping away for 10 minutes to half an hour just to be Mr. and Mrs. It's a wonderful feeling, but why wait until the end of the day to actually recognise that? So it's the night before. What you need to do is to make sure that you get a good night's sleep. Make sure that all you need to do is get up and have a shower, have some breakfast, and put your clothes on and relax. There's nothing worse than running around trying to find out where's my speech, who's got the rings, have I polished my shoes, has everything been collected. Leave nothing to chance. If you've planned very well, all you need to do is get up and go forward from the day. So you've chosen your best man. Make sure that you've given him the rings on the morning of the wedding. There's nothing wrong with double checking just before you go into the venue to ensure that he actually still has them. If you're a bit nervous about it, have a plan B. Get somebody else's backup just in case something happens to your best man. It shouldn't do, but just in case. I know as a wedding planner, I've certainly looked after rings for couples just to ensure that they're produced at the right time. So there's nothing wrong with that. As I say, if you don't have the rings, she won't appreciate it. Now, blokes, if you're anything like the women, the dressing up is all part of the day. If you've got new shoes, please, please, please Look underneath and remove the labels. There's nothing worse than when you're signing the register or if you're kneeling down, seeing your price tag and your shoe tags hanging out of your shoes. It doesn't look nice on the photos. Make sure that all the tags on all your clothes, all your shirts, whether they've been new, are all cut out. If you've never tied a tie before or a cravat, practice. And if you really can't do it, have a contingency. Get one of your wedding party men to do it for you. Finally, look in the mirror before you leave. Check your teeth. Check your fingernails. Check, check, check before you walk in to receive your bride. So you're really nervous about the day. Have a glass of champagne just to take the edge off walking down the aisle. Not that this is supposed to be Dutch courage, but the nerves can sometimes get the better of you. Brides-to-be do it and bridesmaids do it just to take the edge off the day. The key is not to be drinking continuously through the day. Pace yourself, have small tipples. I enjoyed this immensely because my husband had to practice so much and my toes almost fell off in his practicing mode to get us through the first dance. It was very hard for him and it can be very nervous as well. That all eyes are on you as a couple, watching you dance around and opening the dance floor. Choose a song that is special to you and practice before you actually go out there in public for your whole wedding party to see. And you don't have to dance your way all the way through the whole song. You can dance for a few minutes and then introduce everybody else onto the floor. Take it as it makes you feel comfortable.